everyone, good morning. I am Amy Miesch, director for the International Superstars. I am originally from Texas and I've been living in Europe since 2012. I've also lived in London and in Krakow, Poland. And I've been living in France since September of 2014. Well, maybe no one's on yet, so maybe I should wait a minute. Okay, Lisa's watching. Okay, good. So I know I'm in the right group. Hey, good morning. Okay, so I started Scentsy because I was getting tired of getting rejected from jobs. I have a university diploma. I have work experience from the world's largest banks, but it didn't mean anything when I came to France and I was trying to work. And I said, what am I going to do? I've got a newborn baby. I want to make friends. I want to make an extra income. So on an English-speaking moms group in France, on Facebook, a lady, Jane, I don't know if she's watching, but she said, oh my gosh, Scentsy launched in France. And I said, oh my gosh, my mom has been buying Scentsy for years. The French are going to love it. And so I joined. She said, join on February 1st, get the Supersize Starter Kit and join. So I did. And what do we do when we join Scentsy? You're normally like, you just post on Facebook and you just hope, wish, and pray that you get some orders on your website, but you don't really have a guideline. And with Scentsy, we already have a guideline on our starter, in our consultant guide, which is our Scentsy Bible. It tells you that you need to have something called a launch party. And it also lists all the other different types of parties that you're supposed to have. And for some reason, in 2019 now, some people think that it's hard to do, or they can't get parties, or they struggle and they don't know what to do. But let me tell you something. Where there is food, where there is drinks, where there is fun people, there are parties, and it doesn't matter where you live in this world, people want to have fun. And they want to come and discover this amazing product called Scentsy, okay? So that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So when I first started, okay, we lived 45 minutes from my husband's work. Me and Millie, we stayed at home in a little apartment on the very last floor of a beautiful tall building, no air conditioning, no elevator, and we lived on the very last floor. I'm telling you, it wasn't probably the ideal place to start having home parties, but I still had them because people wanted to come see this amazing product. And also, because I know sometimes we put these horrible negative excuses into our heads about why we can't have a home party. Our house is too small, or I can't accommodate enough people. Y'all, we didn't even have a dining room table. Our landlord gave us one. And then after I started having a few more parties, we went on a buy-sell trade site and got a bigger table for like 50 bucks with, I think, 10 chairs, because word got around that this amazing new product just launched in France and that it's cheaper and safer than Party Light and Yankee Candle, and it's an American, and this is an awesome product. So how did I get there? Okay, so first of all, in your consultant guide, you have something called your Shooting Star Award. And I said, I want to win this because I want to get this huge kit full of discounted Scentsy. So I'm like, well, how am I going to do this? So Mika took, I got the Aspen Grove and the Goldsmith Warmer in my starter kit with a cherry vanilla wax. I already remember this. And it maybe like a Luna wax as well. He took the orders to work, got several orders, but to this day, almost 4 years ago, I have never gotten to meet my very first customers, and they haven't ordered since that first contact with my husband. And you know why? It's because it wasn't a home party. But all of the people that I've ever had a home party with, they have continually bought from me because we had that personal relationship. So I knew that I needed to do the same, okay? So let me think. Okay, so my first home party, y'all, I don't speak French, okay? Like, it's taken me 3.5 years just to speak kindergarten French, okay? So my very first home party, Mika was translating. I was trying to explain what this product is. We don't have all the awesome tools that we have now. And it was all of Mika's family. So it's all my in-laws, because I live in France. My whole family lives in Texas, and I cannot sell outside of my region, okay? So literally, my in-laws were very kind to all have ordered and supported me with that launch party. But guess what? I made a huge mistake at that first launch party with my in-laws. I did not book future parties from that initial launch party with all of Mika's aunts and uncles and dad and mom, and I didn't do it, and that's the biggest mistake, because what is in the hostess rewards? A half price item and a perpetual party reward. And yeah, that perpetual party reward is an extra half price item, but it means something. It's not really something for us. It's to entice people to book the next party. And I wasn't doing that. And if I could go back in time and relaunch my business, I would know that I have to do this to book future income. And I know that sometimes we feel uncomfortable asking for something else when a guest just spent $100 on a warmer and some wax and some other cool Scentsy products, and we don't even take that critical step to ask them if they would like to organize the next party. But our business depends on referrals and party bookings, okay? So, anyways, so where did I get this information from? Well, obviously it's because I wasn't getting my, when you first start, you just need your 200 PRV one time every 4 months, which is 3 times a year, okay? But later on, you will need your income when you become a leader, because you need your 500 PRV every month. But anyway, Emily Bain is from Maine, that rhymed, and she is on Jen Audette's group, and she, if you're in the positive chat for Maine Stars group on Facebook, she had done a video one day, and she said that she does not end the home party until her guests have booked the next party. She does not end the home party until she has gotten bookings for the next home party for the next month. And she does that by playing different games. And I'm going to share with you some of the different games that I have used to book parties. So, and it's all trial and error, because what works in America doesn't work in France. I wanted to do this funny game that they do in America, where remember where we had those big testers from a couple of years ago? There's a funny game in America that they play, and they put that big tester in between their knees, and they run, and they can't let the big tester fall, and they're supposed to run to the end of the room, drop the big tester in the bucket, and then run back and get more. And then after like 1 minute or 30 seconds, whoever gets the most testers in the bucket, like, they win something. Just fun games like that. But anyway, you can't play that in France because they're too proper in France. So I can't play fun American party games in France. But anyways, I'm going to show you some games that I did play. Okay, so I had one party hostess, and she spoke English, so I could really talk to her. And we had a bit of fun. It was a late night on a Saturday, no kids. And I said, hey, girl, I've got some Mardi Gras beads from America, and I want you to wear these Mardi Gras beads around. And I said, before this party starts, you're supposed to coach your hostess before the party starts, and you say, every time, I said, you want to be naked after. You don't want to have any more beads around your neck, because you want to give them away to people to book the next party. And we just made it really fun. I don't really know how to describe it. We just joked around and made it fun. And I ended up booking 2 basket parties and a home party from that. And it was just because we were drinking and having fun. Okay, next one. Another lady. So I had originally booked this party from an event. And at events, when people pass your table, they should be mesmerized by the beautiful Stargaze diffuser. And that should really motivate them to book parties. And it does. So, anyway, and it was a big family. So she had like, I don't know, like 10 people, and they were all relatives. And I have booked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parties from this one party. And I met her in October. I got director. And then that was the first party organized in November. And I have had 1 or 2 from that main party every month until now. Okay. And I just do it from trial and error, different things. I'm like, you can have that extra perpetual party reward today because I was going on vacation and I wasn't going to use it for myself. Another one is I had enticed the next party hostess to organize a party because I gave her a warmer from the flash sale that was like, I don't know, €10. It was nothing. It was so cheap. Then the next person I said, what did I give her? I just gave her some cute, I said, pick some things from this basket. I'll let you pick. And it was scent circles, room spray, stuff like that. But what has really worked, that just worked a couple weeks ago, is gift wrapping and stuff like that is everything in France. And I know it is in the US, so maybe it is where y'all live too. But that, this is actually Millie Kate's teacher's gift, but my gift that I gave my future party hostess a couple weeks ago was pretty much identical, okay? But anyway, it's a thank you card and a shower gel and a scent circle. And what I gave to the real party hostess booking that was almost the same is I had 2 waxes together that made a cocktail. And I can share the picture later after the call, but it was like a Tropic Tango with a Pina Colada Cha-Cha, and it made a type of cocktail. And I actually showed her the picture on Pinterest that made it look so beautiful and like, wow, this is awesome. So this is what I did. So they all sit in chairs in France by the dining room table. And I literally picked the gift up like this. And I just I'm like, okay, who wants it? Who wants it? Raise your hand. Who wants this? And I tell you what, I had 2 people. That was the first time in 3.5 years I had so many people eager to book a party. And it's because I already had everything like gift wrapped. Cute. This is floral plastic paper that comes in a long tube, and you can get it on Amazon for really cheap. And that was awesome. This game has not really, it's very popular in America. I've tried and tried. It doesn't motivate the French, but there's this also one where you roll the dice and you, they roll the dice, then they put the number on their order form, but you don't explain after that. And then once they've checked out, you're looking at their order form, and then you're looking at their wish list, and then they're like, oh, I see that you rolled, like a 6 or whatever, and I saw that you also want a warmer and a diffuser. Well, guess what? You're going to get a free warmer, and I'll help you get that diffuser half off if you book a party next month. So you are using your hostess rewards, extra ones that you've gotten from online orders, and you can utilize those that way. Or no, you could say, I'll give you an extra oil because you want the diffuser half price or something, whatever. Just generosity is one of the core values of Scentsy, and we need to utilize that and practice that in our everyday business, okay? Other just tips that I could go back in time about my parties is that I need to make sure that my customers are filling out the order form, because I don't know if this happens to y'all, but a lot of people just fill out the home address part and they don't add their phone number and they don't add their email. So what I tell them is I say, hey, look, yes, you've got a lifetime warranty on this beautiful warmer and diffuser, but I'm going to need your email address, and Scentsy's going to need your email address too, because how are we going to communicate that lifetime warranty if I don't have your email address? Also, you're not going to be able to ever send them information. So I send my customers newsletters Usually twice a month, because we get so many new products like flash sales or new Disney products, new Mother's Day, Father's Day bundles, and you need their email because you're gonna want to add them to that list every month. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have? So anyway, so those were just like some mistakes that I wish I could go back in time, was making sure people fill out their order forms and booking parties from parties. There is a hostess checklist guide on your workstation if you click on the business references tab. And that business references tab has so much information. I think there's over like 150, 200 documents that are going to help you with your business. So literally, if you have 5 minutes, I urge you, or when we get off this call, to read all of these awesome files that Scentsy created on your workstation that are really going to help you with your business. Because once I started reading the hostess guide, I said, oh my God, this makes so much sense. Why haven't I been doing that? And the first thing is communication with your hostess before the party even begins, which is usually about a month before. So I try to add them on Facebook because it's so good, especially me with a language barrier. I want to know about my hostess. What is she like? Does she have kids? Like, where does she live? Does she work? Etc. I've had hostesses create a group, an event, a group chat, or I just know them because I know they're a whole family because I've been booking parties from parties, okay? So whatever method works best for them. If they don't have Facebook, then a good group text message or a text or whatever, or phone calls would work really, really well. But you need to be in contact with them, and you need to ask them what they want in their party, because it's their party, it's in their house, it's with their friends, it's with their family, and they want to have a fun party. So I asked them, I said, do you like party games? And if they say no, then I say, okay, well then I'm gonna have a little table with some sale wax and some discontinued warmers, because that's the whole point of the game, right? Is you're gonna win some free Scentsy, you're gonna get a discount, etc. So you know, be in contact with them. Like, what do they want? Also, you need to communicate with your hostess where in her house they are going to set up. And this is back from the beginning. I really, really wish I would have learned these things, because I have had so many failed parties. Not really failed parties, but I had a lot of potential and I could have done a lot better, okay? But I wish that I would have said, like, where are we going to have this party? Because sometimes the hostess just thinks that, or she's only cleared off, or her house is really messy, or she's only expected me to have enough product to fit her coffee table in the living room, when really we needed her dining room table. Or if she doesn't have Scentsy before, we need to have permission to plug in a cute mini warmer in her kitchen. Put a scent pack on the door handle of her guest bathroom. If she's fun, be like, girl, can I come over and can I do a load of laundry for you? And I am going to demonstrate how to use the products, because no one knows how to use our products. You have to make sure that you open up that drawer, you pump the laundry liquid in, you open the door, and the washer whiffs go with your clothes inside after you put the dryer disc in the dryer, okay? You've got to demonstrate that, and then they've got to smell it afterwards. So if you quickly do the laundry demonstration at the party right then and there, but you ask her that before, and then you ask her which types of scents does she like, because if she's like fresh, then do clothesline. If she likes more romantic, then do Luna Amazon Rain for her laundry stuff, okay? But you need to talk to her ahead of time so she can already have it prepared and ready. Okay, so I need some of your energy. Yeah, I drink lots of coffee, but today I just had 1 cup. But I'm just so passionate about Scentsy. I love what I do. I love helping y'all, and I just love it. Okay, so anyway, so you're probably like, okay, so how do I need to make it look good? I just bought the $10, the smallest tablecloth, because if it's too long or too big, it might not look right. So I just bought the smallest one, and then it really looks nice, because you don't know really what your hostess's house is going to look like or if it's clean or not. So if you just invest in a little $10 Scentsy tablecloth, it's going to look really good. Also, my biggest mistake ever is I was bringing all of my stock with me to these parties. And I think that's why I did this, because in the first 2 years, I always had the parties at my house. Even if I wasn't the hostess, I still volunteered because I lived in the city center and it was very easy for people to come to my house. So I always had all my products on display. So I thought I needed to bring my stock all the time to people's home parties, and that was really, really silly of me to do, because I would be hauling. It looked like I was moving into somebody's house, and that's not what you want. You literally just want, I don't have them with me, but they have those big purple, they're the same size as those blue IKEA bags, and you get 3 in a pack for $10 or €14 at the Scentsy family, not Scentsy family anymore, Scentsy Success, and those look good. So if you still like to bring a lot of stuff, just bring 2 of those big ones on your shoulders like that, and then you can easily walk in and you're like, okay, it's all good. So what should you bring to a home party? So you need a diffuser, and I'm telling you right now, if you don't have a diffuser, you are missing out. You are missing out. Why are you buying room sprays and mini warmers, and you're not buying diffusers? And that is what's making you the most money. Diffusers is what making you the most money. So you need to have one. And besides, like, diffuser, we have the world's best diffuser, okay? We do. It is awesome. And if you want to see a really good video on how to sell diffusers, you need to watch Jen Audette's video on YouTube, or you can watch the Wendy's video on the Discover Your Aha Moments group. She does a good video on how to sell diffusers, okay? So what to bring to parties. You need a diffuser, essential oils, a big warmer with lights, a warmer with no lights, so you can easily explain the difference. And if you don't have all that, honestly, I just used my starter kit when I started and it was fine. Okay, so just please, like, if you just started, your starter kit is fine. I guarantee you your starter kit's fine. Because nowadays we've got YouTube, and if somebody wants to see something that you don't have, you simply type what you need to, what you want them to see, and then they can just see it like that, okay? But you do need a diffuser. Okay, so we had, so you demonstrate how to use the laundry products. You walk into her laundry room, do the laundry. You go into the bathroom and you clean, or she can clean it herself, the bathroom door, the glass door that's always filthy with soap scum. You literally use it on everything to show that you can use it on anything and that it's safe. And what people, they're like, the smell, this is so much fun. It doesn't smell like nasty chemical bleach. It is a fun product. So ask for volunteers, okay? Because if you do it, you already know it works. But when you give the bottle to them, they can experience how it works. So if you're not selling cleaning and body and laundry, you need to give it to people and they use it at the party. So I give the bottle, I pass it around, and I'm like, you go help her clean her house. Now, you can tell if a hostess is a little bit laid back, or having fun, or whatever, or if she's a little bit uptight and she's probably not gonna, whatever. But anyway, you can kind of get the feel of your party while you're there, right? This hostess that I had a couple weeks ago, she is just so much fun. She's like, let's go clean my couch because it's filthy. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And then I had the hand soap. And it's so funny. Like, I also teach English, so I kind of know how to, that's a good quality if you've ever kind of taught, or even if you just teach or volunteer at Sunday school. Having those qualities will kind of help you with your home parties if you're kind of struggling a bit. So always volunteer at your child's school or at church or something, and it'll really kind of help you how to talk to people in a group setting that you'll need for your parties. And then I open a hand soap, and I'm like, okay, go wash your hands. And then after they're done washing their hands, I grab the hand cream and make sure it's in the same scent. and then they put the hand cream on. And that is how you sell the products. They are not sealed and sitting on the table, because guess what? They're gonna sit in your closet after the party because you didn't sell them, because you didn't give people an opportunity to try the product, okay? You've got to try before you buy if you want to sell it, okay? So anyway, videos are your best friend for parties. Y'all, once again, I don't speak the language. I don't speak French, okay? I know what warmer, perfume, essential oil is in French, but other than that, I don't know. So, Scentsy made us videos, and a lot of the videos are in different languages, or they're just playing fun music. They're short, they're to the point, they explain our products. So, if you go, hold on, I'm going to change my, okay, so if you type Scentsy on YouTube, we have a Scentsy channel, okay? And you scroll down. Oh, there's a simple one, like, what is Scentsy? And it's only 1 minute, 37 seconds long. But anyway, these are the ones I always use. Introducing the Scentsy diffuser, the Scentsy fall winter product reveal. Now, I know it says fall winter, but we still have these products, and it's such a great video because it's like a slideshow of all the products going, okay? There's different ones about how our warmers are made, okay? But just, you know, like fragrance fast facts. That was a good one if your customers have questions. But anyways, you have everything that you need to be successful at your parties. Doesn't matter if you have anxiety or you don't know the language or you don't feel comfortable, but those videos are awesome, okay? Also, take a minute and like watch the QVC shopping channel for like a few minutes and just look and see how people act and touch the products and use them, and they're always kind of using their hands, or they're kind of like, look at this, and just take like 5 minutes and watch the shopping channel for like a few minutes and to see how they show products, and that can help you with your home party demonstrations, okay? Next. Okay, yes, so I do have a lot of energy, and I do drink a Red Bull if I need a little bit of energy, or I do drink a glass of wine if I'm nervous for no reason. I shouldn't be, but you know, it is hard selling in a different language. But anyway, and when I'm driving, I got my fun music going. I got my Celine Dion. I got my gospel music because I should have been in church, but church is in French. But anyway, so I got my fun gospel music, praising Jesus music. Anyway, get pumped up. This is a fun job. This is so much fun. Like, we just get to go to people's homes, drink wine, eat cakes, give away products to try, and it's just so much fun. Like, guys, this is such a fun business. Anyway, make sure an existing customer attends your home party, okay? Because you are going to want their testimony and review of the product, which is actually going to help you get more sales, because they are going to be honest, and your party guests will know that, okay? So if you are not selling the big warmers and the diffusers, and your customers are just settling for a mini warmer, like, okay, we need to help you, because the big warmer and the waxes and the diffusers and the essential oils are your two main products that you should be selling, okay? Because my clients, because I'm booking parties from parties, and the previous hostess is going and attending the next party, because she gets that perpetual party reward. She gets an incentive for attending the next hostess's party. And she is saying and telling everybody in the room why they should be buying a big warmer instead of a mini warmer, okay? Now, a mini warmer is okay if it's a second or third purchase, but your first purchase for Scentsy needs to either be a diffuser or a big warmer. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad, like, this is helping y'all. Okay, so quick party run through. You need to have a name badge. Now, it can be the Scentsy name badge. Now, if you have earned an incentive trip, or if you have gone and attended a Scentsy event, you should already have some sort of name badge. Now, I love this one because it said I went on the Scentsy cruise, and the Symphony of the Seas cruise ship was built in France, so it relates back to France. And then it says, I really earned this trip, and this is where I live, and my name is big. So for older women who like to write checks to pay for their Scentsy orders, they can read my name and write the check out to me, not Scentsy. Anyway, introduce yourself in your story, and it's the perfect time to share the opportunity. And I don't want any of this, and you can join my team, and no, that does not work. And it's not my team or your team, it's our team, okay? So if you're needing help recruiting, that should be your first tip, is don't say join my team, okay? It does not work. You need to be inspirational. I share my story. I said, here I am, a Texan in France with a newborn baby, and I needed to make income for myself. So I have sat here, I have studied and learned French, and I am sharing with you an amazing American product that I just know y'all are going to love today. And I need help. There is so much popular demand in your area today that I would love to help you. And talk to the party hostess. Be like, write her a check. Write her a check, just like to visualize. But write her a check. Be like, you could have made $100 today. And guess how long we were here? 2 hours, and you could have made $100 in commission because your friends and family love this product, and you'd be a great consultant. Those kind of things, you need transparency, not just, oh, join my team, it'll be fun. No, be truthful. Okay, so anyway, I show the videos first. Why do I show the videos first? Because, you want to grab people's attention. And now in France, people are pretty respectful. They're gonna put their phone in their purse, and they're gonna sit with their hands in their lap, and they're gonna give you respect. I really love that about the French. But I know in other countries, like my native country, I'm sure a lot of people are distracted on their phones, or they're flipping through the catalog and stuff like that. So if people aren't giving you attention, and when you're trying to get the party started, which can sometimes be hard a little bit, you say, hey, you pull out your phone, who's got one of these? Everyone in the room is going to put up their cell phone, and you say, now everyone take their other hand and push and hold and slide your phone off, because you need their attention so they can understand the products, because they're going to have questions later. Also, don't pass out the catalogs or brochures until after, because they're not going to pay attention to anything you say. They're going to go do their own thing and read through the catalog, and they're not going to pay attention to you. So wait until later. So you show the videos, you show the product reveal videos. You can pause. So for me, I pause the video after they talk about each product, because it's a lot of explanation, okay? And where's the other? Jeez, I just had it with me. It was sitting right. Oh, it's not this one, but it's the other one. Oh, here it is. It's all white papers. Okay, because you need to make sure that you go through each of the different products. So you show the video, or you pause, or you do this and you pause, and you explain, and you really go into detail. But it doesn't really take that long. So after you do all of that, then you are going to pass out your product sheets. So this is the new, I'll just do this one. So you have the new summer product list, and you have the normal, oh, here it is. Hold on. And then you have the product list, okay? So you explain this first, say they can write on it, and if you're playing a games like Scentsy Bingo, feel free to write on this. And then this one you explain, this is limited time only. And you say, if you want anything from this summer collection, we need to order it for you now because it's going to be sold out soon. And if you're in Europe, you already know that a lot of the products have sold out. So make sure you explain that. So then if your hostess wants to have games, then this is a great game to play, and it's Scentsy Bingo, because let me tell y'all something. A lot of people just attend parties so they can order their 6-pack of wax and get the free shipping and get a couple hours out of the house and escape from their husbands and kids, okay? And this game is going to introduce them and discover new products outside of their comfort zone. So on here, I say, if you're going to organize the next party, you can already do 2, it's all in French. You can already cross out 2 spots to already increase your chances of getting a bingo. And then they have to flip through. I think the product list is really easier if you want to create your bingo sheet. Because you just need 1 big warmer, 2 big warmers, 1 mini warmer, 2 diffusers, 1 Scentsy buddy, 6 favorite wax scents, 2 favorite essential oils, 1 body product in the scent, and then 1 scent for the laundry range, okay? So then you can actually look. These are wish lists. They have created their wish lists. So if you're in a bit of a booking slump, you can say, oh, well, this was Sarah's, and she really loves the Nova Obsidian. She loves all of the 50 PRV warmers. So that's a great way to help her get her Scentsy free and half off. You already have their wish list, and you collect them after the party, okay? So anyway, the person who wins bingo, I've done different things. I've done 10% off anything, 20% off a big warmer. These little gifts that I've already got gift wrap work really well as well. I used to do 1 winner, 2 winners, 3 winners, or you pick a prize out of a basket. It doesn't matter. It's whatever is in your budget. Okay, and then after the product sheet, then I give them the catalog, okay? So then they're looking at the catalog and, this is the current one. But you need to listen. This is the part where you sit down and you listen. And if they're using words such as expensive or I don't have money or something like that, then this is what you do. You go grab the other catalog. So you grab the older catalogs like fall, winter, or spring, summer from 2018. So these are 2018 catalogs. And what I did is I went through and I got those like garage sale stickers at the store, and I already wrote the discounted price, the percentage, inside the catalog. So I said, oh, would you like to have a look at my sale catalog? And when they see also all the waxes, that they have an opportunity to get waxes and warmers for a discount, like let them, okay? Because some people just, they can't afford $50 they can't afford $100 today, but they can afford $50, okay? So anyway, I do that. Okay, so then when you've already got your future hostess and you already gave them the gift or whatever gift you want to give them, then you need to have borrow bags already prepared for them. And the borrow warmers that you're going to give them need to already have been used, okay? Because they're going to be scared to use something that's brand new. But if you say, this is my special warmer that I let everyone use, then they're going to be like, all right, that's fine. But you need to have information on, well, what the heck is a borrow bag? What is a borrow warmer? What is this? And then you need to, where are just the drawing brochures? Whatever. But the hostess, the party rewards are also in the back of the catalog. Or they are in the little just the little brochures, but you don't have to have them if you don't want to. But anyway, they're in my other office. But, you know, you need to explain this. But the number value is a little, like, whoo, 310 euro. So what I saw on the internet the other day is they had a little card, kind of like a little Scentsy card, but then they just wrote, and you need 6 people to do 6 bars of wax and have their names, like, have their name, their information, and then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then which bars of wax they want. Or you could have 4 people that take the Laundry Love bundle. That's also 200 points. So if the money value, like us in R2 and R3, the money value kind of scares people off a little bit, you could also just say points or 4 or 5 people. In France, I say 4 or 5 people. If you can get 4 or 5 people to bring in orders, I will get you something from that wish list that you put on your bingo sheet, okay? So the lady that wanted to book the party for next month, for July, I looked on her order form and she just took the silversmith warmer. And I said, well, she can't just have the warmer. She's got to have the Scentsy wax. And I said, well, what, could you already have wax at your house or what? And she's like, yeah, well, I have party light wax. And I said, well, you're not going to put party light wax in the Scentsy warmer. I said, here's a basket. Pick out which one you want. And I also had the party on the go bags. So they've been doing a lot of sales on the Scentsy Success Store, and the other day they had buy one, get one free for those on-the-go bags. Listen, you don't have to have an on-the-go bag if you don't want to. You could simply get the organza bags and put some testers in there, and you can buy these, they have different, like, folders at our discount stores. Like, this folder was like 30 cents, and you could put catalogs, order forms, and stuff like that. Or they have this kind as well, like whatever ones. But if you don't have the money to have business supplies from the Scentsy Success, I keep wanting to say Scentsy Family, but they changed the name. Now it's Scentsy Success. Then the Scentsy Success Store, then that is okay. So I just told you that she's having a home party, but yet I'm still giving her a borrow bag. Y'all, we're not a household name yet. So when people are organizing parties and they're not getting people interested to attend their party, it's because they don't know the product. And we have to give them products to show to their friends and family when they are inviting them to their home party. And that's how you get parties with, 12, 15 people, is because she's let them try and see the product before the party starts. So a lot of times I will give little hand soaps, shower gels, hand creams that have already been opened and they're almost empty but not quite yet. And I let them have them, and I'm like, discover this. And I also give them a scent circle to hang in their car so they're reminded that their party's coming up. And when they're just sitting at a red light and they're smelling the Scentsy, they're like, oh, she would like that too. I need to invite her to my party as well. So that is how you do that, because when you organize parties and at the end of the party they get something like a gift, it's from Scentsy. Like, that computer generated a number that said you get a half price item and 10% in credit. But what you need is a gift from you to say thank you, because that's your income, is that party booking and their hard work. So I like to give a gift from me too, because it's just really special and thoughtful. And a handwritten, like, thank you note, it means a lot nowadays. So make sure that the person who is booking the next party is prepared, and also documents on what is Scentsy, okay? Because people don't know, and you need to have a document ready on what is Scentsy, why do you need to have it? And if you don't know, I got these free at World Tour, but you can print them off for free in your workstation, or you can buy a laminated copy for like €1 or something like that. And it's really going to help you with your parties and with your borrow bag and future home party hostesses, because they need to know, like, what is it? Because there's so many different products, okay? So then finally at the end of, sorry, I got sidetracked. So then finally the very last step of your home party is that's when you actually give them the order form, because you want them to take a chance to look at the current catalog, the catalog where the sale prices are. Because in France, like, yeah, the sale section is on the website, but they're old school in France, and they want a hard copy of the products that are on the sale section. And then I say that it is possible to order today and buy and take home with you today, and it could be anything from my display. And then I also leave extra stock in my car. So why did I do that? It's because I am going on the Scentsy incentive trip to Marco Island, Florida tomorrow, and I wanted people to have the chance to take their order today. Now, I did have my hostess, I shipped her order to her house, and she just texted me just a minute ago, and she said she received her order. But also, it is nice to let people have their order on the day of the party. Another thing, cotton cleanups. Cotton cleanups are amazing. I have sold so many cotton cleanups. Okay, and you demonstrate how they are used at the party. You bring them, and you're like, okay, you should never have to worry about a broken dish ever again, because this cotton cleanup is going to do all the work for you, and it's safe. And I demonstrate them. And also, I sell the packs of 25, like, to my customers who don't live close to me. But at the party, because they're $8.50 for 25, and they might not think they need 25, I sell them for 3 for €1, and most people buy 3 or 6. And they do it like that to start off with. And that's just another little extra tip to make sure people have all that. So anyways, that's all I've got for y'all today. If you have any questions, I don't know if the call was supposed to be like 45 minutes or 1 hour or whatever. So if you got any questions, I can hang around just for a couple more minutes, and I can answer any questions y'all might have. But seriously, and this is something that my husband's always told me, is that Scentsy should not stress you out, and you should have fun. And you are able to have fun when you are meeting your clients face to face, and your income is planned for the next month. So, and I tell my team this the whole time, it's not a hope, wish, and pray and spam Facebook with posts about different products and stuff. It's not like that. This is a business where you develop relationships with your customers, and you provide a personal service to help them fragrance. Literally, it says your life right here, and I know it's in French, but you have something to fragrance and have fun with their entire life, and you do that face to face, and it's not stressful because you have got all of your income planned for the next month. I can go to bed tonight and say, all of my income is already planned for July because I booked parties from parties. And I wish I could have gone back in time and done that, 3.5 years ago. But that's okay because it is a learning experience, and I like that part. Okay, so yes, that's a good question. I didn't explain that. Okay, so on the Scentsy Bingo, they write their own favorite products, okay? And then I take a product sheet and I call out all of the products, okay? So I kind of just start simple. I start with the products that there's not many of. So I call out like all the diffusers because they needed to choose 2 diffusers. And then I call out different products like that. So I just randomly pick. So I have like a highlighter or a pen, and I randomly call out. Just like somebody at the bingo hall would picks up a ball and then just calls it randomly, and it's like B2. But instead of that, they're going to call out the different products, and then they have to see if it's on their card. And if it's on their card, like I called out Nova, then she tick marked that. Was that the winner? No, this one didn't win, but anyway, that's how you do it. Can I please post my bingo template? Well, it's all in French, but Mika made it in like 2 minutes on PowerPoint, and you can just create a table. You just create a table, and then he just copied and pasted the images like that. But yeah, I can have him do that. And then I also wrote where to, because on the product sheet, it doesn't list all of the laundry and the body products. So we wrote down here on what page they can find the body products on the catalog. So we just did it like that, and it's a really good way for everyone to experience all of the different products, because if they don't, they will just pick a few scents and might buy a little warmer, and we don't want that. We want them to buy something from all the different, we want them to buy something, a little bit of something from all the different categories. And I also think that's kind of why we had that 15-year challenge for Europe, because, you know, that since you probably saw in Europe, we do need to sell more of each scent category or product, fragrance system, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, it's and also for the bingo, I pass the scent around. So if I'm calling Luna, I'm actually opening up the tester and I'm passing it around to make sure everyone smells it, because it is the best-selling scent. And I do like that in our new catalog, it is written inside, like, what is the best, what is the top-selling scent. And also, it's like, well, it's in French, but anyway, like Pink Haze and like Luna, it does say bestseller. So I do like that our catalogs say that. And also, if you still don't know what to talk about during your home party, just go by the catalog page by page. Make sure you read that product training guide. World Vision. So I just realized that Meghan Markle, who married Prince Harry, she is an ambassador for World Vision. So people might not know what World Vision is, but everybody knows who Meghan Markle is. So I said, oh, do you know who Meghan Markle is? She is an ambassador to World Vision, and Scentsy is also working with World Vision, and we donate, we donate $10.50 from the big warmer and $8.50 from the little warmer back to World Vision. Okay, so, you know, you just make sure that you just are just interesting. If you're not interesting, then ask for feedback. And also, if you don't know if you're interesting or not, you could also, at the end of your party, you could pass out little feedback forms, and you can just have a simple survey, and you could say, was I interesting? 1 to 5, 5's the best, really interesting. Or was I informative? Or did you have fun? Or what could we do better next time? Were we too long? Were we too short? Should we have more games? Or would you also like to book a party in the future? Are you interested in joining? Because some people are quiet, and some people that are the quietest end up purchasing a lot, or they've always wanted to join, but I end up talking to them sometimes a year later because they were a little bit too shy to talk about something in the beginning. So a girl who is she's the 3rd bestseller on our team and the 2nd bestseller in France, and she joined my team almost a year later, but she was so shy during my home party, I didn't even really know it. And I'm thinking, like, wow, if I would have had these little feedback survey forms at my parties, maybe that would have helped, you know, because I do have those kind of drawing slips at events. I should probably have them at parties too. So anyways, well, I'll let y'all go because I've been talking for like an hour now, and I'm sure you guys are tired of listening to me. So I hope everyone has a great day, and I will be sure to tell Heidi and Orville hi on behalf of all the Team Emeralds, and maybe I'll do some fun Facebook Lives and send lots of pictures because we are so excited to go to Florida, and it's so great that Scentsy pays for us to go back to my home country, because I just think that is so awesome, because it is expensive, and it's really great that Scentsy, when Scentsy says it's an all-inclusive incentive trip, like, they mean it. Oh, thank you guys so much. So I hope everyone has a great day. Bye-bye.